Hey guys, what's up? Snoopdad here, and today we're going to be looking at the Unholy DK Talent Tree for Dragonflight. So you have, your talent trees in Dragonflight will look like this. You've got your DK tree here and your Unholy tree here. Okay, so there'll be a separate tree for Frost and Blood Decay. Okay, so we'll just start off. So as you can see these red lines here, you've got to pick 8 talents up here, and then you've got to pick. That'll let you go into this middle section, and then once you pick another 12 talents, you go in the bottom section. Okay, and that's for both trees. Both trees are counted the talents separately. Okay, so as you can probably see already, these talents here, they're not improvements. These are actually just a spell, like your Chains of Ice spell. You've literally got to go through and pick your Scourge Strike and your Festering Strike, your Death Strike. Spells and talents like Unholy Assault, Apocalypse, things like that. Okay, even your Asphyxiate, you've got to choose as a talent. Okay, so there might be some interesting builds out there. To be honest, I think a lot of people will watch videos that they'll see what the top players are doing. You know, they use Icy Veins, they'll use Wowhead, they'll see what everybody else is using, and everybody chooses the same thing. However, having said that, this is how I'm going to play mine. It's pretty much the same talents as I've got now. So we're just going to start off, and we'll just put 8 points down. Okay. So you want your Chains of Ice, and you want your Mind Freeze. Okay. And you might as well have Icebound Fortitude as well. Blinding Sleet. I mean, that's more of a Frost talent, so I don't really play that. So you don't need that. We're going to use this talent here. To increase our leech. We're only doing that because I want this permafrost talent. Okay, that's going to give you some defensive. I'll leave the death pack for now because it's not a talent I actually play, but it's useful that you can actually have both of those. Okay, so now we want to go to Death Strike, and we want to go across, and Raise Dead we want to have our Ghoul. Okay, then we want to have AntiMagic Shell. We're going to use a talent in here, Suppression, because it unlocks Wraithwalk and Sacrificial Pact. Okay, so now I've got 10 talents. I should be able to go down here. What do we want? So what we want down here, we want to asphyxiate, of course. So we're going to take, we're going to do 2 in here. Veteran of the Third War. This is going to increase our stamina. Okay. And now let's have a look. So we're going to have AntiMagic Shield. We're going to have Asphyxiate, Death's Advance, okay, and AntiMagic Barrier, which is reducing the cooldown of our AntiMagic Shell, so that's really good. We'll take this one here, okay, and then what we want to do is go down and get our Abomination Limb, okay, so everyone's an Equilord now. Okay, so now we still got some more points to spend, so it'd be interesting to see how many people go down this one and how many people go down this tree. Let's have a look. So ideally we want Lich Ball, okay, so which means we can't do it going down and up, you actually have to go down. So here we go, we have to spend some points that you don't really want to spend. Okay, let's have a look. What we're going to do, we're going to go for Death's Reach. No, we're not. We're going to go this one. Oh, we're going to take that point out. We'll go for this one. Okay. Enfeeble. Enfeeble. Your Ghoul's attacks have a chance to apply Enfeeble, reducing the target's movement speed by 30% and the damage they deal to you by 15% per 6 seconds. That sounds good. Okay. We're doing that just so we can get Lich Ball. Okay, let's have a look. Now this spell could be quite good. Willith and Necropolis. Damage taken below 30% health is reduced by 30%. Okay, but we want to go down here. So we got 24 points, so we can do that. So we're going to do Improved Death Strike. Okay, just because we have to get Abomination Limb. Okay, so that puts us at 28 out of 31 talents. We've got 3 more to spend. On that. So you could take Death Pact, you could take Blinding Sleet if you want, or you could get some extra crit. Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see what people play for here. I think I'll take Horn of Winter just to give an extra couple of runes, because sometimes you get a bit starved, don't you, of runes and runic power. This one here could be quite interesting. When you fall below 30% health, you drain health from nearby enemies. That could be good if you're dying, so it's the enemy. yeah, he could swing the end of the arena match perhaps. I mean, when I take these talents, I should have said at the beginning of the video, this is on a PvP perspective. Okay, I don't really play PvE. I don't bother Mythic Plus. There's no point these days because you'd only do Mythic Plus if you really like it. Otherwise, it's used just to gear. And with the PvP gear changing, you might as well just do PvP to gear, and it's much more fun. Okay, so I've got 2 points left. I probably would take, maybe I should think about it for a bit, but I probably would take something maybe like this, and then I would take Death Pact as well. Okay, now obviously it has a heal absorption built into it, so you should use it really only when you seriously need it. But there you go, it's useful to have. Okay, and now we're going to move on to the Unholy tree. Okay, so you need your Pestering Strike, you want your Scourge Strike, you can take Sudden Doom because we want to open up down this way, okay, because we want Clawing Shadows. Okay, so we're now going to, I think we need to go, this way because what we want Apocalypse, we want, where's Dark Transformation? There's Dark Transformation, we want that one. We want Clawing Shadows, and then we want Apocalypse, and we want Unholy Assault. Okay, so we need to spend another talent, so we might as well go for this one, and then we might as well get Outbreak as well. Okay, and now we can go for Dark Transformation. And in here, as you can see, you've got the choice between Unholy Pact and Defile, so we'll go for Unholy Pact. Oh, this one could be quite good as well. And here you can choose Army of the Dead. I don't know if you need to take Army of the Dead because we can't see the PvP talent, so usually Army of the Dead is a given, and then there's a PvP talent to turn it into your Abomination. So can you still use an Abomination as a PvP talent if you haven't got it? I would imagine so, but we'll just choose Army of the Dead for now. Okay, we're going to use Unholy. Should we do that? Yes, we'll use Unholy Command. Okay, that way it gives us a path down to Apocalypse and Unholy Assault. Let's see, so what do we need? So we still need to spend another 6 talents. Okay, there's nothing. Infected Claws is quite useful, and so would having a second minion, but let me see. That would be quite good. Bursting Swords. This is what we want to do. We want to do that, and then we want Clawing Shadows. Okay, now I need to spend 2 more points. So these, I don't need any of those at all. Improved Death Coil could be useful. Let's see if we can go down this way. Okay, now we've got 7 more points to spend, so we want Apocalypse. We can take this one here, take 2 in this one, and then we get Unholy Assault. Okay. Frenzied Monstrosity, Dark Transformation also increases the attack speed and damage of you and Monstrosity, so yes, we want that. Okay, and that's everything done. Okay, so we haven't got Harbinger of Doom. We haven't got this Infectious Wound, which would be nice to have, but I think we've got everything. I've got an extra. I got an extra pet. I've got Infected Claws that I wanted. I've got Clawing Shadows, Dark Transformation, Defensive Monstrosity, Apocalypse. We've got Army of the Dead, and Unholy Assault. Okay, and we've got, of course, we've got Abomination Limb and all of our normal spell buttons over here. Okay, so that's pretty much what I'm going to go with. I think for Dragonflight, it should be really good. So those are basically my picks. It is, I'm in 2 state of minds. On one, I'm kind of glad because I pretty much, got my class to, I think I pretty much have my character, all the talents and spells that I want him to have. But it's a bit disappointing that, 2/3 of this you're just picking like your basic spells, Festering Strike and Mind Freeze and Chains of Ice. So I don't know why they've done that. Maybe they thought it'd be a bit more exciting. It does seem strange. But there you go. Especially as they're mandatory. I mean, you can't, you know, you gotta pick these. So why are these even on here? It does seem strange. I guess without these spells, your character would just be walking around auto attacking. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys are picking. Have I missed some spells that I should be taking? Are you going to be taking stuff like Unholy Blight? Are you going to be taking a bit more of these frost spells on your DK? Or are you going to be playing Unholy at all? Or are you going to be playing frost? Okay, let me know in the comments below. Thanks very much for watching. Take care now. Bye bye.